think everybody is familiar with this image. It's a famous Botticelli painting. And if you examine it long enough, you realize the beauty and the tranquility and the calm that it fosters in you as you allow yourself to be absorbed into it is a lot to do with balance. The feeling that colors are balanced, that the composition is balanced, that the ideas are balanced, and it imparts something deep in our psyche that makes us feel much more calm and open and receptive and available. So much in that same way, our bodies respond to how we direct it. And if we're directing our bodies without awareness, we'll be in tense, pulled down, twisted, distorted, and sometimes even very straining on the joints way. So today we're looking at keys, and we did the almonds the other day to bring home the point of poise and balance. That is the fundamental action that all other actions are built on. Some of the other actions that we do are rotational, oscillating actions, up and down, side to side, rotational actions, pulling, pushing, different ways we leverage our bodies against the earth to move ourselves in space, and as well leverage objects to be able to control them in our environments, to be able to utilize them and live our lives. So what do we do when we go to the door to open it? We usually are in a state, usually absent-minded. We're not thinking about our bodies. We just want to get home, or we want to get in the house. We might have a bundle of packages or whatnot, but we are carrying a lot of baggage in one way or another. And so you'll get to the door, and usually we're pretty scrunched up. So my suggestion is that as you're approaching, you cultivate a kind of awareness to see already that you can let go of a lot of things that you're holding. Just volunteer to let go. As you're getting closer to the door, let go of your stomach, let go of holding your breath, let go of gripping with your feet. Once you get to the door, balance yourself on your feet at the ankles. As we were talking about the other day, we often pull forward. You can bring your weight a little bit back. That already begins the reflexes kicking in. Your buttocks will let go, stomach will soften, your breathing will open up. You can check under your armpits that you're not squeezing, that you're not hunching your shoulders, that you're not pulling your face in and down or back and down. Whatever it is that you can have some control over to stop doing, that will allow the reflexes to come through and help you to expand and be spacious and open-minded and happy and joyful and all these things that we're always aspiring to, but we seem to go at it in this sort of aggressive pull down kind of a way. So it's a lot easier than that if we can just accept. We have to just check in and notice these things. And you get to the door, you double check again with your buttocks. If you're in a hurry, this is going to be hard to do, but start it slowly. Eventually you can do this when you're actually needing to speed up, because you'll have cultivated the pattern and done it enough times. So when you get to the door, you'll find your balance. You'll put your keys into the door without stressing, and this has to do with any kind of rotational things with your hands. Is remember, it isn't just the hand that's maneuvering the keys. The fingers in the hand are just starting the motion. Okay, fingers in the hands are beginning the rounding, but you have to allow it to go through the whole arm, the elbow and the shoulder, and even into your torso if it's really hard. This one's not very hard, so it's easy for me to do that. But I could just as easily just gone like this, or squeezed and gone like that if my whole torso was pulling down. But I chose not to. I chose to get my up coming through, and as I'm doing this, I try not to interfere with that. I'm rotating the key with my hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm. My shoulder drops rather than raises up and scrunches, and I probably get the door open just as fast as if I was scrunching, and with a whole lot less stress. on my joints, particularly my wrist in this case. So the punchline is, once again, we're living our lives, our ordinary everyday lives, but in this sense, in an extraordinary way. And much like the art piece, we're in a much more balanced and open-minded state, and we can experience more, we're open to more, we're receptive to more, and we also are more effective when we execute our things, and we will last a lot longer and happier in our bodies if we can put a lot less stress on our joints. So that's for now, and next time we'll talk about oscillating motions. Thank you. Bye.